What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So I was asked today, am I excited? Well, one of the my subs, my family hit me up. Actually, we're friends on Facebook, but he hit me up and asked me, am I excited about the Jaime Munguía versus Canelo Alvarez fight? Now, I think this is a good fight. I think it's going to be an entertaining fight. So no doubt in my mind, I do believe that, it's going to be an entertaining fight. Contrary to Canelo's last fight with then undisputed, super welterweight champion Jermell Charlo. Contrary to that, I think this is going to be a very entertaining fight. Jaime Munguía is going to come to win. And that's mostly all that we can ask for. Jaime Munguía is going to come to win. And I do believe that it's going to make for a very intriguing matchup. It's going to be an exciting fight. But I'm not excited about this particular fight. And don't get it twisted. I think this is a good fight, but I'm not excited about this particular matchup. Because I do feel like while Jaime Munguía is going to come to try to win, and he's going to he's going to try his hardest. He's not going to come in here to survive. I just think that Canelo is levels above Jaime Munguía. If you guys think about it for a second, something that's probably not even crossed your mind, but Jaime Munguía hasn't been a world champion since 2019. And it's 2024. So it's been 5 years since the man has been a world champion. So that's also that. And with that being said, I want you to think about something. Jaime Munguía is what? 43-0 with 34 knockouts. So he hasn't lost. So what does that mean? That means it's been 5 years since he's even fought for a world title. Jaime Munguía, like the last time he was a world champion was like against that Patrick Olate dude or whatever in 2019. And so he moved up to middleweight, and and fought, just basically wasted his time there. Because he didn't even fight for a world title. Now, he had the opportunity to. He could have fought Demetrius Andrade when he was, Demetrius Andrade was with DAZN. And he also could have fought Zanabek, that Zanabek guy. He was the mandatory for their titles. They chose not to. So, he moved up to fight. Now he's going to fight for undisputed. Now, I just feel like, in my opinion, they skipped, levels, man, in order to prepare Jaime Munguía for this moment. Meaning, the biggest name on Jaime Munguia's resume may be a beat-up John Ryder, maybe Gabe Rosado. That's not gonna, you don't fight those type of guys and then jump up to fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather Jaime Munguía, they'll prepare him in a more proper way, meaning, since he didn't do jack shit at middleweight, he moves up to super middleweight. Let him at least fight the likes of like John Ryder. Get Danny Jacobs back in the groove. Let him beat up on Danny Jacobs. Then fight, like a Edgar Berlanga, or even, I don't know, because I don't think highly of Edgar Berlanga either, but then step up and fight the likes of like a Demetrius Andrade. And, that way he's at least building momentum to a Canelo fight. But fighting John Ryder and fighting guys like Gabe Rosado and then coming up to fight Canelo Alvarez, I'm just not convinced that Jaime Munguía has what it takes. Now, granted, I also couldn't see a way for Ryan Garcia to beat Devin Haney outside of landing that left hook. But, we all know that we're kind of, it's still an asterisk by that win, seeing how, Ryan Garcia just tested positive for Osterine or whatnot. But in an ideal world, let's say he doesn't test positive for that, right? I didn't see how Ryan Garcia could have beat Devin Haney, but he did. But see, the thing is though, I knew that Ryan Garcia's left hook was deadly, and if it landed, it could cause trouble for Devin Haney. The problem, the difference between that and Canelo Alvarez is Canelo got a chin. So that, like, you know, while and Jaime Munguía only knows how to fight one way. So while Jaime Munguía is definitely going to go in there and give his all, Canelo is going to be there to take it, unless if Canelo, you know, ages overnight, which he does have 60 plus fights. So, you know, it's possible that him being 33 is not like your average 33-year-old boxer, because he, you know, he has 60 something fights. So, you know, I don't know, man. I'm not really sure on. I personally, like I said, I don't see Jaime Munguía beating Canelo Alvarez. I don't. And, you know, this part of, you know, it was, you know, it's a good fight. And again, I'm not going to complain about it because it is a good fight. It was just one better fight out there for Canelo. And, but, you know, we don't know who that is, but it is what it is, you know. Should Jaime Munguía, you know, and Jaime Munguía is so young that no matter what happens, he's gonna be okay. Like, you know, he's so young, he's gonna bounce back. All Jaime Munguía really has to do in order to solidify himself is just put for a good fight. He doesn't even have to win. If Jaime Munguía makes this an entertaining matchup, guess what? His stock rises and he skips ahead of all these fighters at 168. Now, the good thing about this fight, the only good thing about this fight is we get to see how far Jaime Munguía, how good he really is. Because I feel like Jaime Munguía has been brought up so carefully. I don't feel like he's been tested, and I don't even feel like he's, you know, he's I don't want to say he hasn't been tested, because he did fight Sergey Derevyanchenko, old battered Sergey Derevyanchenko, and, you know, he gave Jaime a great fight. So Jaime is battle tested, but not on this level. So now we get to see how good Jaime Munguía really is. If Jaime Munguía goes in there and like I said, even if he wins, if he just puts up a good fight, bro, guess what? Like I said, he skips the line, and possibly Canelo is handing him the torch, right? If he, you know, if he just puts up a good fight and loses, right? You know, I thought Canelo lost like 10 rounds to 2 against Floyd Mayweather, and, you know, the torch was still passed to him. If Jaime Munguía gets obliterated in 2 to 3 or 4 rounds, then, you know, he's like what we all kind of figured. Like, you know, we felt like Jaime Munguía was not on the level of Canelo, and you know, it was a few guys that I feel like deserved the Canelo fight more than Jaime Munguía did. But, you know, it is what it is. So when Canelo, that's why I don't understand when Canelo says David Benavidez has nothing to offer him. What does Jaime Munguía have to offer him that David Benavidez doesn't? And you can't sit here and say Jaime Munguía is this big star, because where are the numbers to back that up? You know what I'm saying? Where is the proof to back that up? What has Jaime Munguía done that David Benavidez hasn't? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't understand. But like I said, it's a good fight. It's just not a fight that I'm excited about. It's going to be entertaining for sure. But we all know the outcome of this fight, or at least I believe I know the outcome of this fight. But, you know, hats off to Jaime Munguía. You know, hopefully he makes for a great fight. I don't even, you know, care who wins per se. I like Canelo. I just don't like the fact that he, you know, chose not to fight David Benavidez. But, you know, Jaime Munguía just doesn't do anything for Canelo's resume. He's just another undefeated fighter Canelo fought and possibly beats. Now, if you ask me for my prediction, I don't know. I don't know. We've seen Jaime Munguía hurt. I just don't. You know what? Like, this Ryan Garcia situation really kind of just got me, right? Like, scared to make predictions. But I don't know. Can Jaime Munguía take a shot from Canelo? You know, Canelo's definitely a heavy hitter as well. Jaime Munguía throws everything hard. You know, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't. I'm battling to say if Jaime gets stopped in the later rounds or does Jaime make it all 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely have. I got Jaime. I got Canelo winning this fight. I probably would say maybe, I don't know, maybe 10th round stoppage. That's my thoughts on it. All right, Canelo by like 10th round TKO. Let me know what you guys think. What are you predicting? Are you excited to see this fight? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?